As a project manager, you are often a key link between the project team and the outside world. In this role, one of the core skills of a good project manager is that ability to bridge between the lower level detail and the higher level or 20,000-foot view of a plan. Traditional project management software can be good when working at the lower level detail, but it can be less effective when you just want a higher level perspective, for example, for communicating to a senior audience. This video is going to give you a short introduction to Swiftlight, a project management tool that can give you high-level perspectives on project plans very quickly and easily, providing you with outputs which are great for upward communication and which can also help you to stand out from the crowd. Let's take a look. The timeline in Swiftlight helps you articulate and visualize a high-level project plan. Here, at the top section of the timeline, we can put in a title and also describe the project objectives, deliverables, and measures of success. Having clear project goals is an important driver of success, and Swiftlight helps you to lay these out, in addition to laying out a timeline of activities, as we'll see in a minute. These two arrows to the left of the timeline are shortcuts to the formatting dialogues. The top arrow allows me to adjust what gets displayed in the top section of the timeline, for example, adding in a category for budget. Now we're going to start adding in meetings, milestones, and activities, and I'm also going to use the shortcut buttons to lengthen the time period that's getting displayed. You'll see that we are adding in activities by dragging and dropping the icons from the toolbox up at the top left section of the screen. It's very easy to get used to. Okay, so we've now got a couple of arrows here, and I'm going to color them to highlight the different types of activity, which I can do by clicking on the color I want from the legend at the bottom of the page. I am also going to label some of the colors in the legend, which I do by clicking in the text area and typing. Now I'm going to get back to adding in a few more activities. You'll find that copy and paste is a fast way to do this, and you can quickly move and rename the activity once it's been copied. I'm now looking at my timeline and thinking I want to put a new activity in between rows 1 and 2. Fortunately, this is very easy. I just drop it into the gap between the rows, and Swiftlight opens up a new one for me, which is pretty neat. I've now got all the activities I want in this timeline, and I'm going to use the right-click menu to color the last activity, and then also to delete the empty row at the bottom of the page. I've now got a good view of the sequence of activities in my project, and what I want to do is add in a couple of milestones, so I've also got some clear checkpoints. I do this by dragging a milestone and dropping it on top of an activity. This is showing us another neat feature of Swiftlight. You may have noticed that as I added in those milestones, everything else adjusted its size to keep the timeline neatly on the page. This automatic formatting is a really nice feature of Swiftlight, as you can add things to your timeline without worrying about having to spend time reformatting things to keep them looking good. I'm pretty much done, but finally I'm going to remove the sections of the legend that I don't need using the format dialog for the lower part of the page. And now we're done. So I'm pretty happy with this timeline, and I'm now going to export it to PowerPoint using the shortcut button in the toolbar, giving the file a name, and off it goes. Let's open it up in PowerPoint and see what it looks like. So, in literally a couple of minutes, we've put together a great high-level timeline for this project. I don't know how long it usually takes you to put together these kinds of timelines, but most people find Swiftlight to be a huge time saver. Okay, so this has been a pretty simple illustration, but I hope you've seen how Swiftlight's structure and visuals are great for high-level planning and for communication to senior audiences, and also how easy Swiftlight is to use. In addition to helping you build timelines very quickly, Swiftlight's functionality also allows you to manage a detailed to-do list for each activity, to look at upcoming tasks and deliverables by week, to communicate activity progress in easy-to-read formats, and more. It's a versatile, powerful, and very easy-to-use package. But where does Swiftlight fit in a project manager's toolkit? Well, first, if we think about a pyramid of projects with the large, complex projects at the top and smaller, simpler ones at the bottom, Swiftlight has a strong fit lower down the pyramid, where it can be a core project management tool. At the top, Swiftlight is not intended as a replacement for MS Project or its equivalents, but it can still be a very useful high-level planning and communication tool. Secondly, Swiftlight is very flexible and can be used in a variety of ways. For example, you can use it as a project management tool for those smaller, simpler projects, or you can use it just for creating timelines, for high-level portfolio management, or as an additional communication tool on those larger projects. In conclusion, if you like what you've seen of Swiftlight, why not sign up for a free trial and see how it can help you? Or, if you want more information, you can look around the website or contact our team directly. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for your time and have a great day.